Hello friends, today we will study lap former machine. In the last lecture we have studied sliver lapper and ribbon lapper machine. We have already studied there are two type of sequences. One is sliver lapper, ribbon lapper sequence. Another is draw frame and lap former sequence. These days draw frame and lap former sequence is used very commonly in the industry. You will, in the most of the industries, you will find lap former and draw frame lap former sequence. So we will study today their features, passage of machines, specifications and stop motions. The basic idea of this lap former machine originally came by Witten company. So it introduced a super lap machine and it was meant for high production, more number of doublings, and for higher lap weight. So for high production combers, it was necessary to increase the lap weight. So super lap machine was introduced in which draft was 3.66 and doubling of the order of 60 was possible. So for this, there were three sliver creels for one machine. Each creel was having 20 cans of draw frame sliver. So we were able to feed the 60 slivers in the creel, and there were three creels of 20 each. And after feeding the draw frame sliver, there was 2x3 drafting system and 10 ends widths of double thickness passed through the vertical drafting system. So the slivers were first drafted and then calendering and web formation section was there. After drafting, the webs are laid through pair of calendar rollers and along a table where they are superimposed, calendared and made into laps. So we were making lap out of 60 draw frame slivers. The stop motions were as usual at the creel, at the calendar roller, and full lap stop motion was there. But these days, this kind of machine is not used in the industry. And another type of machines of similar nature were manufactured by almost every machine manufacturer. In this 60 draw frame slivers were fed. So in the further latest versions, the number of doublings were reduced and the many manufacturers introduced similar kind of machines. One machine is E36 lap former machine, which is made by Ritter company. And other manufacturers are also making the machines. And the basic principle is that draw frame slivers are fed generally 28 or more or less, and draft of the order of 2 to 2.4 is there. Main thing is that it is difficult to handle 60 slivers. That's why the number of doublings were reduced from 60 to 28. So in this lap former machine, For high production combers, it was necessary to increase the lap weight 80 grams per meter, because in the latest combers, it was necessary to increase the lap weight to the order of 80 grams per meter, and sliver count range from 3 to 6 kilotex, and production 60 kg per hour, fully automatic and semi-automatic. So one lap former can feed 6 combers approximately. These are specifications which can vary because the latest models are introduced, and we are always approaching towards more production and better quality. So there may be variation in the figures also. So in the lap former machine, the draft is ranging from 1.4 to 2.4, and doubling is 28, and creel contains 2 sliver creels for one machine. Each creel feed cans of diaphragm sliver. So in this case, 28 slivers are fed, and 14, there are 2 creels for 14 slivers in each creel, 7 sliver on one side, 7 sliver on another side, one creel, 7 sliver on one side, 7 slivers on another side, another creel. So this kind of arrangement is there. Then 3 by 3 drafting system is there for applying the required amount of draft, and then calendaring and web formation. After drafting, the webs are led through the pair of calendar rollers and along a table where they are superimposed, calendared, and made into labs. And the stop motions are as usual at the creel. Stationary or missing slivers are detected and the machine stops. Worker comes and then rectifies it and then again start it. Calendar rollers, at that if the lapping is there or breakage is there, then also machine stops and then full lap stop motion. So this kind of machine is used in the industry. So if we compare that, in the sliver lapper, ribbon lapper, in sliver lapper, card slivers were fed and lap was prepared. And these 6 laps were fed to the ribbon lapper, where 6 laps were fed and 6 lap sheet were superimposed. So the plus point of that sequence has also been taken to a lesser extent. So in this case, there is superimposition of the 2 lap sheets. So instead of 6 lap sheets, we are having superimposition of 2 lap sheets. So this kind of sequence, that draw frame and lap former, is very popular in the industry, and we are having a doubling of 28 slivers, and draft is applied of the order of 2.4, and superimposition of 2 lap sheets is also there. So that's why it is economical and very commonly used in the industry, and we will find machines of similar nature in the textile industries. So with this, we finish our topic of lap former machine for preparing lap for the comber machine. Thank you.